What's up, guys? This is the 70 to 350 from Sony. It starts at 70 and then it expands to 350. I did some portraits with this on the beach yesterday and I don't think they looked as good as the Viltrox 27 1.2 that I was using at the same time, but they look pretty cool. If you have enough light, you can definitely use this for portraits, especially on the beach or if you're far away from your subject. It's f4.5 to 6.3, so this is definitely not a low light lens, but if you're doing some wildlife photography and you're mixing that in with portraits, there were a lot of birds on the beach. I got some pretty cool shots of them, and then I went and rode my bike around the island and got some pictures of some other wildlife. So I hope you guys enjoy the images in this. I really do like this lens. It's weather sealed. The a6700 is weather sealed as well, and it's great for just exploring, adventures, stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, scroll through my channel, check out my other videos, and hit that subscribe button because I got a lot more videos to come. Thanks for watching. So the couple in these photos liked them so much that they asked me to do their wedding in a month. And I probably shouldn't mention this, but it's actually my sister, and that's why she asked me. You know, anybody else would have been like, you used a Viltrox lens to photograph our engagement photos? What are you thinking? But that f1.2 27 millimeter, it's the best APS-C lens of any APS-C lens ever. It's like the G Master of APS-C lenses for Sony or Fuji. I found the colors are fine with Sony as long as I turn the blues down. Like, I have to turn the luminance down and the saturation down on the blues, and then it's not that far off from Canon or Fuji colors. But the blues are just ruining my photos with Sony. They're so overly saturated, like not even realistic looking. One thing I've learned about wildlife or bird photography out here is that you don't necessarily have to be totally zoomed in to the bird. So sometimes I'll just set it at 70 and get as close as I can and have kind of a wider shot so that when the bird does take off and when it does fly, I actually capture that. You know, sometimes you don't have to use 350. You don't have to be right on the bird's eye. You can be all around the bird and get it in motion when it does take off. So sometimes to get the bird to fly, you have to get close. So to get close, sometimes I have to zoom out to 70. One thing I really wish Sony would make for the a6700 is an extension grip so that you can get your pinky on there. This person almost ran over me. Of course, I am walking across the road, but this isn't really a real road. This is just behind an airport. You know, with this, the grip feels great. It's probably one of the most comfortable grips I've ever used on a camera, and I'm always happy using this setup. It's lightweight for wildlife photography, but I just wish my pinky could fit on there. Kind of like with the A7C2, you've got that extension grip, or the A7 IV, they made it. Why don't they just make that for this camera? People would really appreciate that. What's up, guys? I want to talk really quick about the a6700 from Sony. This is a camera that I didn't think I was going to buy. When it first came out, I wasn't interested in buying it, but it's been my favorite camera to use over the last few months, and I've gotten some great pictures with it. Good wildlife photos, good portraits, engagement shoots. So I really like the 70 to 350 that I'm using right now. Great for wildlife. It's pretty lightweight. It's got a great grip. If you get an eye cup on there, it's got a great viewfinder. So overall, this is extremely comfortable to carry and use. Great wildlife lens. So I did an engagement shoot on this recently with the Viltrox 27 f1.2, and that is the best APS-C lens on any system ever made. It's like a pro lens on APS-C. So the other lens I use on the a6700 is the 11mm 1.8. I use this a lot for YouTube. I have a channel called Michael Relevant where I teach people how to skateboard. So check that channel out if you want to see that 11mm f1.8 in use. So overall, I would definitely suggest the a6700 to anybody that's looking for a semi-professional, like amateur, hobbyist type camera. I wouldn't use this to shoot a wedding since there's only one card slot on the side there. But besides that, you could really use this for anything. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, scroll through my channel, check out my other videos, and hit that subscribe button because I got a lot more videos to come. Thanks for watching. So a lot of people complain about the overheating. So I haven't had this during the summer. I've had this during the winter and spring, and it's never overheated on me once. I've never seen any indication that it would be overheating. So I've been using this a lot. I film video. Now I don't film 120 frames a second. I do film 60 frames a second sometimes for skateboarding, but I really never use the high frame rates. So I might get overheating if I had done that, but I've never seen it on this camera. What's up, guys? So I'm doing some street photography with the a6700, and this is not a conventional street photography lens, but this is the 70-350 G lens from Sony. So let's see what we can get. So luckily this camera and lens are both weather sealed because it is kind of raining a little bit out here. So I gotta admit, I absolutely love this lens. This is the 70-350 4.5 to 6.3 OSS Sony G lens on the a6700 because I can carry it in this little bag, bring it to work with me, walk around out here, and take pictures of birds. And I want to show you some of the images from this that I've had just on little 15-minute breaks walking around with this setup. I really enjoy the bird autofocus on this because it really locks onto their eye most of the time without me really doing anything. I just leave this in auto. Usually I shoot cameras manual or aperture priority, but if I'm out here during the day, I'll either go shutter priority or auto just to make sure that shutter speed's high enough.